FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
For the Clinton campaign, I think something that they obsess about, totally understandably, is what people in political media now call the freak show. And that is the way presidential campaign media has just become a freak show. It's totally bizarre. The news is driven by the Drudge Report, believe it or not. I mean, you hear this all the time, and I actually didn't fully comprehend it until I ran into a reporter, I think in Iowa or New Hampshire, and he said he had written a story after, I think it was that fateful Saturday night debate in New Hampshire, and he said he had written a story, or he wanted to write a story taking one angle responding to the debate, but the Drudge Report had already put up headlines and photographs emphasizing, I think it was when Hillary showed that flash of anger on Saturday night, and it's not what this reporter thought was the most relevant or interesting thing, but his editors said, well, you know, this thing is on Drudge, and this is obviously what everyone's talking about, and asked him to do a story in an entirely different way. So the Drudge Report really drives campaign media, and that's just one small way to illustrate something that the Clinton campaign can't stand, which is they feel like the freak show is basically stacked against them, that Hillary attracts a degree and type of scrutiny that no other candidate does, even in an era where there's sort of no privacy and no bounds. It's sort of something completely different with her. And as many of you will know if you've been following the campaign, more generally, the campaign and Bill specifically spent a lot of time complaining that they thought coverage of the campaign has been very unfair, that Obama's been getting something of a free ride. It's something I heard a lot just off the record. You'd be talking to Hillary aides, at some event, and you'd sort of say, what's going on? And they'd spin you a little bit, and then they'd say, nobody's covering Obama like this, or nobody's writing this story. And they really do feel like people are out to get them. And the point I'm making that goes back to your question is that what I thought was so interesting about what happened in New Hampshire is that I think a lot of people within the Clinton campaign feel that this frenzied burst of attention around these couple of moments in the last 48 hours or so where Hillary showed this human side was decisive. And so in the debate on Saturday night, she kind of lost her temper when she felt like Obama and Edwards were ganging up on her. And then there was another moment where she was asked about her likability, and she kind of said, oh, that hurts my feelings, and I think I'm likable. And then, of course, the moment that is now sort of internationally famous, where she teared up in that diner the day before the vote. Those were complete breakthrough freak show moments where people said, "Wow, it's Hillary Clinton showing her," and fill in the blank. People said in many cases that these were assuming the worst of her, even to suggest that she was faking the tears. But the point is, in the end, it may have saved her. It may have been the freak show that bailed her out by drawing attention, by obsessing on these small moments that were really pretty trivial in the general scheme of things. So I think that, even within the Clinton campaign, I think people feel that was decisive, and I just think it was sort of a great and bizarre irony.